Very excited to show you this one today, and this is our 2021 on a 71 plate Ford Transit Custom. This is a 320 model, so 3.2 ton gross vehicle weight. It's got the 2 litre Eco Blue Euro 6 diesel engine producing 130 PS. This is actually the mild hybrid. It's got the 6-speed manual gearbox, and this is the long wheelbase or L2 double cab limited van, finished in the fantastic magnetic grey, which is a fantastic metallic colour. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Ford Transit Custom limited double cab of this age. There is a huge list of factory optional extras on this particular van to talk of. Almost every one available, I believe, not far off. And we'll also talk you through, of course, our signature styling pack, which has been added to this particular example as well. We'll look at things like the conditions, service history, and what we've done to it mechanically during our preparation as well, getting it ready for sale, soon as the vehicle is currently available for sale with us here at Bridgend Van Centre at the time of recording. So starting here then at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that this one is spec'd with rear barn doors. So barn doors are 2 doors which open like so. On a limited, you get a number of elements which come color coded. That includes the door handles all around, the bumpers, so the rear bumper, front bumper, wing mirror covers, all that comes color coded in the body color, which as I mentioned is metallic magnetic grey. The first factory optional extra to speak of then is just here, quite an important one I think, makes a big difference, and that is the reversing camera, which is nicely integrated into this bit of trim, which again is also color coded above the rear number plate. You also get rear parking sensors and front parking sensors completely as standard on the limited model, so when you accompany parking sensors with the reversing camera as well, makes certainly a long wheelbase van like this that much easier to maneuver and park. At the top then we can see the first thing to note then, part of the signature styling package which we add to Transit Customs, and that is the rear spoiler, and that of course ties in really nicely with a lot of the other sporty styling around the van. If we open up the rear doors then we can start to have a look inside the back of the van here. So first thing to note is this little yellow arm. Give that a pull, that clips into place there against the rear door, and that allows you to open the rear door right out into its full 180 degree position like so. You can of course do exactly the same with the other door as well, and that allows me then to show you inside these rear doors and just how clean and tidy this van is. This is literally as the van came into stock with us. It was this clean and tidy, an absolute credit to its previous owner. Absolute gentleman who we bought the van off, and yeah, certainly is very well looked after it. As I say, all of these sorts of areas here, these are just telltale areas. If this van had had a hard life, you would see it in these sorts of places. Same goes inside here on the pillars, and you can see how clean and tidy it is. It is really remarkable how nice it is inside here. More optional extras then. So first one here is the LED load lights, makes a big difference in lower light conditions. Something else which has been added afterwards, and that is the tow trust detachable tow bar. Now I have included a photo of that on the full advert, and you can see that is literally brand new. It's never been used. The keys are still cable tied to the actual tow ball itself. So yeah, literally never been used, but detachable tow bar there underneath if you wanted to use that. But yeah, that is about as good as it gets in the back there. It's absolutely condition inside indeed. Continuing then around the outside here and just having a look down the passenger side of the vehicle, and to my eye this is all absolutely original paintwork here. I don't believe this has had any there's no filler. I don't think any of these panels have been repainted. I think it's in absolutely lovely condition throughout. Another part of the styling package then that we add, and that is the black sidebars, and also a brand new set of Caliber T Sport 18-inch gloss black alloy wheels. These are fully load rated with load rated tyres, absolutely brand new wheels and tyres. Of course, you don't need to worry about any tyre wear or any curbing marks or anything like that, and I think they tie in really nicely with the rest of the styling on the van. Up the top then, this is another factory optional extra on this one, and that is this has got the stowable roof rack, so what they call roof rack in stow. So as you see it now, it's in its upright position, so of course you can load items on there if you want to, but just by pulling on this handle here, you can actually fold that rack down flat. So when it's in that position there, you do that with all three of those bars, you really would be hard pushed to tell there was even a roof rack system on there. So again, a really nice factory optional extra, which is on the van. And they say when you want to put it back up, again, you put that back up like that. We were also told by the previous owner they have also never been used. So again, in lovely condition there. Inside then, this brings us on to another factory optional extra, and that is that this one has got the full leather interior. So it is a two-tone. So you can see it's a sort of a lighter grey and a black colour inside. And I think that is really nice to a really nice feature to have. Makes them very nice to very easy to keep clean. In the back of here you can also see there's Isofix compatibility on the two outer seats as well. And again, condition inside here very much the same as outside, pretty much impeccable condition inside here. There's also a vent there underneath the passenger seats. We'll have a look at that in just a second, but you can see there again the step, the floor, carpet on the floor there, it is in gorgeous condition. This is set up as a 6-seater. Of course, the leather continues here into the front. Oh, and here we go. This is part of the hybrid system then. And that actually gives you a little vent just under there. But that hybrid system, as I say, it's a mild hybrid. You don't need to plug the vehicle in or anything like that. It will just do its thing on its own. But that's going to help with some of the auxiliary items on the vehicle. So you're probably not going to see much of a difference in terms of fuel economy. You might see a small improvement, but it's going to help to, as I say, keep on top of some of the auxiliary items, making the van effectively work less, running things like the air conditioning and some of the electrics on the van, which of course is always nice to see. Inside here then, having a look at the inside of the passenger door card, that's in near perfect condition. Same with the step. The floor in the front here, you've got the proper Ford carpet overmats in the front. Yeah, in absolutely impeccable condition. It's as good as a used van, I think, as you are really ever going to find in terms of condition. Previous owner has clearly looked after it, but they've also maintained it very well also. So during their ownership, it has been serviced with Ford at 10,000 miles. So of course not due in mileage anywhere near that being done at 10,000 miles, but of course they wanted to keep on top of it in terms of time. So we do have evidence of, as a previous Ford service. During our preparation then, we put this through our own specialist workshop, which is Gen Banker, and we have conducted a further service and also a brand new MOT as well. So as I say, clean bit of health, as you would expect, of course, looking at the condition and mileage and everything on this particular van. Looking at the front then, there's a couple of tiny little stone chips here to the bonnet, but yeah, neatly touched in the correct colour, not noticeable really at all. But it is worth pointing out, we're very transparent, as you will know if you've watched previous videos of ours. There's a couple of little stone chips to the bonnet, but very, very minor indeed. The Ford Trail front grille, again, that is part of our signature styling package. Really does set the van off very nicely. And then down the bottom then, the distinctive front splitter there as well, which I think looks really nice in grey, because you get this nice body coloured part here, but then contrasts then with the gloss black lower splitter and the fins and the insert here in the centre, all in gloss black. And I think that ties in really well and gives a tremendous look overall to the van. To the front then, of course, you've got the headlights here. These are just the standard headlights, but they do come with this lovely LED daytime running light around the outside, and again, I think really adds to the look of the van. Looking here then down the driver's side of the vehicle, and again, just looking here in the reflections, you can just see how lovely the gloss is to the paintwork, and also how straight and clean it is. Again, to my eye, I don't believe this has had any paintwork. It all looks absolutely original in stunning condition. If we could buy them like this every time, it would make our lives a lot easier. But opening up the driver's side loading door then, so being a factory double cab, you do get twin side loading doors, which is an absolute godsend. If you're going to be loading children in the back of here into child seats, to have twin side loading doors is, I'd say, a really nice feature. And again, condition wise, absolutely spot on. If we open up the driver's door here then, just move this little cloth out of the way, we can have a look inside here in the cab. So looking at the driver's door card. Again, the step, the carpet inside here, the mat, the floor, everything is just absolutely spot on. Again, part of the leather seating then is you've got actually an electrically adjustable driver's seat with lumbar support and backrest adjustability there as well. Up on top then of the driver's door card, electric windows, electric folding mirrors, and that's how those operate just there. 2 full remote keys with the vehicle, and they are the flip 3-button keys, all in lovely condition as again you'd expect. Automatic lights and automatic wipers. If we look into the centre then, we can see the mileage there, 13,693 miles. So yeah, fantastic low mileage on this example. And as I say, it's actually now got 2 services to go along with that mileage as well. So it's had a great start to its life, this van. Looking at the steering wheel then, leather multifunctioning steering wheel, again, as you would expect. Little to no wear on the steering wheel, which is of course what we want to see. On the left hand side then, we have got some more factory optional extras here. So adaptive cruise control, so this little button here allows you to set the distance when you've got your cruise control set to the vehicle in front. And then if we look on the stalk here, we've got lane keeping assist there as well. That's again another factory optional extra. Into the center then, 6-speed manual gearbox to go along with that 130 PS diesel engine, and nice little hidden flip down cup holder. Another factory optional extra then, if we look below the handbrake, this one has actually got the 230-volt power converter, the 3-pin socket there underneath the handbrake. Looking at the condition of the driver's seat, sort of speaks for itself really. There's not much to fault there at all. And in the center then, final factory option extra I believe, and that is it has got satellite navigation, as you can see here. Of course you can still connect your phone to this. Sorry, we had a momentary technical issue there, but I'm just explaining that we've got the satellite navigation, but you can still connect your phone to this screen via one of the USB points, which is either located there or up on top of the dashboard, and that gives you Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as well. And when you put the vehicle into reverse, that is where your reversing camera is displayed. Something else which has been added is a dash cam, so you can see that's a proper hardwired dash cam in there. You just need to put your own SD card in there to enable that and get that recording. But just to summarize then, this is a 2021 on a 71 plate Ford Transit Custom signature, so it's got our full signature styling kit on here. It's got the 2-litre EcoBlue Euro 6 diesel engine producing 130 PS, roughly 130 brake horsepower, and this is the L2 long wheelbase limited double cab, finished in the fantastic metallic magnetic grey. Absolutely incredible condition on the van inside and out, and also the factory specification is very impressive as well. Meticulously maintained, and now absolutely ready to drive away from here straight away at Bridgend Van Centre. The vehicle will be supplied with 12 months AA warranty with an option to extend that to 2 or 3 years at an extra cost if you wanted to. We can arrange delivery nationwide. We can also arrange finance at very competitive rates, and we can take cars or vans in part exchange as well. If you haven't seen it already, I'd urge you to head over to our website. That is where you'll find the full advert of this vehicle, and of course all of the other vans that we've currently got into stock. The stock is constantly changing here at Bridgend Van Centre, so I'd urge you to keep an eye on there if this one isn't for you. But if it is, by all means get in contact, because it's not likely to hang around for very long. Thank you very much for watching.